Hello folks, Master Phil here with Make America Fit Again. You know, being strong is awesome. Being in great cardiovascular and muscular shape, very hard to beat. But you need mobility and stability. You need mobility so you can move. If you're strong and can't move, how's it going to help you? How are you going to transfer that strength to sport and everyday life? And if your joints are unstable, how are you going to prevent injury or at least minimize injury when they occur? Well, here's a nice little warm-up routine that I do, especially when I'm going heavy and I'm going to be loading my shoulders a lot. It's a routine with the kettlebell, and it's called the armbar, lying side press, and kettlebell pullover. And what we do is start off 10 arm bars, 10 lying side press, then do the same thing on the other side, and then 10 of the kettlebell pullovers. And generally, what we do is 2 rotations of that. Now, you know, we do our warm-ups, skipping rope and joint mobility, and then we get into some of these exercises. So enjoy, and I'll be talking you through them. Now, this, I use a relatively light kettlebell. This is a 16 kilogram kettlebell. It's about 35 pounds. You know, I've been doing this for a while, so you might want to start a little bit lighter. And I'm going to give you a couple different views here. So, right here, always remembering kettlebell safety. Thread my hand through the kettlebell, roll it to my chest. Press the bell into position. My knuckles are facing the ceiling. My wrist is straight, my elbow is locked, my shoulder is packed. If you let any of these go, the rest will soon follow. How I can tell that my wrist is straight is because my knuckles are facing the ceiling. I put my hand up, I roll my hip over, and I try to get as low as I can to the floor. And I want to reach this hand up, relax my head. Now I roll my shoulder back, bring the leg over. Bring my leg up, relax my head, creep my high hand up. My hip is down as far as it can go to the mat. Getting my shoulder stability, thoracic mobility. Also, I found this opens up my hips. And over. So imagine we've done 10 repetitions. So now, again, my wrist is straight, my knuckles facing the ceiling. See my elbow right here? I'm going to pull it into my hip, keeping a vertical forearm. When I do the other view, you'll be able to see that better. I pull down here. Really helps strengthen the rhomboids. If you're feeling deltoid pain, if you feel it in your shoulder, your deltoid, you're doing it improperly. So make sure you keep a vertical forearm the whole time. Bring it all the way into the hip and press up. All the way in, press up. Bring it around your head. Now, I'll give you another view here. Pressing the kettlebell up. Again, knuckles to the ceiling. My wrist is straight, my elbow locked, my shoulder packed. I reach up high as I can. I bring this leg over, and my feet are relatively close together so that I am able to get my hip over farther. And I creep this hand up. I take my time with this motion. I do not perform the repetitions fast. Slowly, letting my body feel the position through every inch of this movement. Creep the hand up. Roll back. Now when I'm here, notice the vertical forearm that I'll be keeping. My forearm is vertical. I bring it into my hip and up. You may not be able to go as far as I'm going right now on the lying side press. Eventually you will get there when you gain better mobility and range of motion in your shoulder. So That's the armbar side press. 10 one side, 10 the other side, and now we're going to go over to the kettlebell pullover. On the kettlebell pullover, you want to remember sometimes, always, never. Sometimes, always, never. Always have your lumbar spine or low back planted to the mat. You don't ever want to have a gap in there. Never let your head or the kettlebell touch the mat. Sometimes you will lift your thoracic region off the mat. Okay? So sometimes, always, never. Grab the kettlebell by the horns, keeping the bottom facing away from you the whole time. See how my hips are? My hips are planted to the mat. I don't have this gap here. My head's not down. I'm up here. I'm engaging my abs. Whole time. So my head is up. Not like this. Here. Inhale. And come up. Pause. Squeeze. And down. Inhale. Pause. You don't want to use momentum here. Squeeze. Additionally, I don't want to come all the way up to here either, because now I'm actually resting. Here, I'm actually engaging my abs more. Inhale. Keeping my hips planted firmly. Notice that my hips are planted firmly on the mat. Up. Crush the abs and come up. Inhale. Up. Pause. Squeeze. Good. That's a nice little routine that helps with the stability, mobility, and also helps with the development of your core and a good position for your back. Again, the armbar, lying side press, kettlebell pullover. Master Phil with Make America Fit Again, signing off. Strength and honor.